celebrate.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. And welcome everyone as we get ready for the final game of the Eastern Conference Play-In Tournament. One team will punch their ticket to the playoffs. The other will see their season come to an end. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And the injury story, certainly noteworthy. A lot of players out tonight.
The injury story, certainly noteworthy. A lot of players in business casual tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Alec Burks. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5. And for Atlanta, Daniels out there with Young. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Reza Shea, and Gay is in it. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Burks kicks to Hero. Pass to Ware. Here's the 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Young outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, the defense is getting under his skin. He rarely shows that.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Hero. From down in the low post, it goes.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Okongwu a screen. Daniels from outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Gay. Knocks down the 3-ball. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so here's Atlanta. Following the shot by Alec Burks. Back to Young. Pass to Daniels. To the inside. Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Burks kicks to Adebayo. Hero, no good. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Daniels. And no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Burks in the corner. Releases. That's tipped. And he recovers it. 5 on the clock. Here's Hero. Second chance effort. Where? Good.
Intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Karis LeVert's checked in for Rizachet. Here is Daniels. Still without a basket. Okongwu with a screen on Burks. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Adebayo. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago.
I love the rise and fire approach from Bam. You can see how effective that is.
Wiggins against LeVert. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. They set the screen. Young, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now, here's Burks. 11-point game his last outing, and the shot goes in.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
On the wing, Daniels. Burks covering. Young for 3. Burks pulls it in. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Miami. Trailing by 2. Down low. Here's Young. It's deflected. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. Fast break chance. If the anticipation was high, Greg, for the first round of playing games, it is astronomical tonight. One of these teams will advance to the playoffs. The other will go home. They worked so hard to get here, and we know each team is very resilient.
Amazing. Their long seasons will come down to this one game. The league was hoping to create some drama and excitement when they introduced the play-in tournament, and that has been accomplished, and then some.
Of course, Greg, the winner of this game will be rewarded with an immediate turnaround. They'll have to play a well-rested 1 seed, but that's better than the alternative. At least they have hope.
Well, if Wiggins hits these three-point balls at a high clip, he'll become a much better player and more dangerous for this offense.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Back to Young. Pass to Okongwu. The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. George Niang, he's checked in for the Hawks. Mann comes in for Daniel, and he makes both free throws. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against Chicago. Pass to Burks. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Burks has got 6.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Atlanta, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. The Heat have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Burks, the pass to Adebayo. To the paint, here's Hero. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Okongwu with a screen on Hero. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Heat shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing's just a little bit off on that one.
Young looking around. Okongwu down low. Missed inside. Pass to Ware. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Now LeVert. No scoring in this one. The Hawks again can't hit. On the wing, Wiggins. And here's Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
The Hawks trail it. Young dishes to Okongwu. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. Miami with the ball. Outside, Hero. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now, here is Young. This came out 36 points for him. Count it, good.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land. Heroes got 12.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Here's Okongwu. Good, nice job down low. Okongwu's now got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Robinson misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Man passes to LeVert. Now, here's Okongwu. He's guarded by Adebayo. A baseline J. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Miami's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Highsmith. From deep. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell against Young. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Hero, that's a 2-pointer. The rebound by Niang. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. LeVert in the corner. Back to Young. Pass to Okongwu. Young finds Okongwu. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. It's Hero with the drive. Robinson, arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Here's LeVert. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Heat. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position. Here's Niang. Heat knocking down the tray. And here's Daniels. He has yet to score. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Young passes to Krejci. And the three off target. Miami leading by 4. Outside, Hero. Wiggins outside. From outside, off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Daniels with it. Scoreless thus far. Inside. Here's Okongwu. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wiggins finds Mitchell. Here's Hero. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds in the game. Young pass to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Hero. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Wiggins. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. That one falls.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Karis LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. Pass to Krejci. Back to LeVert. The Hawks working the ball around. To the middle. Here's Daniels. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, the athleticism there on display from Daniels. That's fun.
They set the pick. Shots good by Hero.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Tyler Hero picks one up.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA. Trae Young can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking.
Reza Shea, he's checked in for Atlanta. Heat also with the sub. Ware's checked in. The Hawks trail by 4. Young pass to Okongwu. And here's Daniels. Takes the 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wiggins with the bounce pass. The 3 connects from 3-point range. Wiggins has got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Okongwu with a screen on Hero. And the 3 ball is good. Young's got 9 points.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Pass to Highsmith. Mitchell kicks to Wiggins. Left side, Hero. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 5. And it's LeVert missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Highsmith's shot is good.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Okongwu. And it's blocked. Inside. And Mitchell gets it to go. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Pass to Young. Now, here's Okongwu. Now, LeVert. Will it go? He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Wiggins. He has 6. Got that one up quick. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Okongwu, it's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
The Hawks trail by 11. On the wing, man. Covered by Wiggins. Here's LeVert. And he finishes nicely on the layup. LeVert's got 5 points in the quarter.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Hero passes to Wiggins. Mitchell wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Okongwu. And Ware pulls it down. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Hero kicks to Wiggins. The rebound by Niang. The Hawks have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. LeVert against Hero. LeVert the pass to Man. Back to Niang. Clock at 4. Puts up a deep 3. That one doesn't go. Wiggins with some nice D. Kicks it out to Hero. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks trail by 12. Pass to Man. Wiggins with the block.
Well done, Andrew Wiggins. If he can sustain that kind of energy on the defensive end, boy, he's an asset out there.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Heat. Duncan Robinson comes in for Hero. Now, here is Young. He's got 9. From 17 feet out, Man gets the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
It's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Okongwu kicks to Niang. Pass to Man. Okongwu with a screen on Wiggins. And Okongwu slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here is Robinson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Mitchell against Young. Pass to LeVert. Here's Man. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. A shot by Okongwu, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Now LeVert. Following Davion Mitchell's three-point attempt. Young for 3. No good, he missed it. Brings him to 3 for 8 this game. Anderson kicks to Mitchell. Back to Anderson. Over Young. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Mitchell. Anderson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 18 points for Onyeka Okongwu. Pass to Ware. Anderson outside from downtown. And so it's Miami with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. They're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Miami Heat.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. They've got a good chance of landing that 8th seed position and avoiding seeing their season come to an end.
Those high stakes should keep them from sweating. There's nothing more dangerous than a team with their season on the line.
Yeah, momentum can shift. Anything could happen. They've got to finish strong.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Hi, everyone. Glad to have you back for third quarter action of the play-in game. It's been one outstanding game from Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The Heat leading by 10. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. Then there's Rizachet. Then it's Okongwu. And Gay is in at the power forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Now, producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Okongwu with a screen on Hero. It's deflected. And there it is for him. Okongwu's now got 20.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Pass to Burks. Outside, Hero. No good with the triple. The Hawks trail by 11. Now Young. He's covered by Hero. Young inside. He's against Wiggins. Young's shot is good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game. And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Ware. A three-pointer. Wiggins cans it from downtown. Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Young. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hero finds Burks. And here's Wiggins. Pass to Burks. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And Rizushik, the bucket on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Wiggins outside. Adebayo with the ball. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Rizushik. Hero laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hero's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. The Hawks working the ball around. Young sets a screen for Rizushik. Banked in off the glass. Rizushik's got 4 points in the quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Back to Hero. Fires the three. And that one is off. The Hawks trail by 12. Young passes to Daniels. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Daniel's such a shifty player. He has a myriad of ways to get to the free throw line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
LeVert's checked in for Trae Young.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Highsmith. 7 points in the game. Where, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Rizushik in the corner. There's the pick. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. Here's Ware. He has 5. Floats it up for Wiggins. Daniels with it. Adebayo on him. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. So for the Hawks, Mann's checked in for Rizushik, and it's LeVert in for Young. Miami leading by 7. Pass to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Pass to Daniel. They set the pick. Down low. Ball stolen. Higgins outside. Here's Ware. Covered by Okongwu. Here's Highsmith. Count it. Highsmith's got 9.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Daniels with it. He's covered by Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Here's LeVert. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Off target with his 3. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Daniels. He's got 6. Here's Gay. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Now, Hero. From deep, Adebayo buries the long-range jumper. Adebayo's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Heat. Here's Gay. He's guarded by Adebayo. They need this. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, for Daniels, it's still about finding his niche. It's the potential of Daniels that keeps you tantalized, a swingman that can play multiple defensive positions.
And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Miami. Davion Mitchell comes in for Hero. Daniels passes to Man. Okongwu with a screen on Wiggins. With the floater.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
Highsmith's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
LeVert, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
George Niang, he's checked in for the Hawks. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered by Daniels. Shoots the 3. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. The Hawks trail by 14. Now Daniels, 7 points in the game. And here is Okongwu. Okongwu a screen. 3-pointer, Daniels hits the 3-point bomb. Daniels has got 8 points here in this quarter.
You can see how comfortable Daniels is running that pick and roll. He called his own number that time.
And Anderson gets it to go.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Okongwu kicks to LeVert. Pass to Daniels. Tries it from 19. Man can't hit.
Well, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Floats it up for Wiggins. Rebound Atlanta.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And Okongwu slams it in.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Young's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Miami with a change here, too. Hero's checked in. .132 left to play here in the third. Mitchell outside. Back to Hero. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Hero. Hero's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Hero. Here's Young. Back to Niang. The shot from the low post is good. Niang's got his first bucket of the night.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Really left alone that time. Hero's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And Daniels up top. He's covered by Hero. Daniels, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Hawks. Young passes to Daniels. Shoots over Hero. Got it! He got it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And thanks for joining us for this 4th quarter of this play-in game. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th. They've got Mitchell. He's out there with Tyler Hero. Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. Here's Highsmith. Wiggins kicks to Hero. For 3. And it's Shea with the rebound. Young outside. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Screen by Niang. And it's Shea missing. Miami leading by 12. Pass to Highsmith. Wiggins with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Hero kicks to Wiggins. Sinks the 3-pointer.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Niang with the ball. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Shea. Atlanta again missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Shots good by Hero.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Mitchell against Young. Launches a 3. That shot misses.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Here's Wiggins. Atlanta with the rebound. It's Young on the wing. Pass to Daniels. Now Niang. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Here's Shea, covered by Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. Highsmith grabs the miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And they'll get another chance. Hero goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on Project Big Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Good on both.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Pass to LeVert. Can they get it? That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight. Adebayo with the ball. Wiggins outside. Puts up a three. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
What a response here from Wiggins, marching right back and answering with a triple.
Pass to Daniels. Another three for Atlanta.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Now, here's Mitchell. Now, Hero. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And how about Wiggins' ability to slither in there and slip past the contact for a finish?
Pass to Okongwu. LeVert from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wiggins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Highsmith's shot is good.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
And here's LeVert. Back to Young. Pass to Daniels. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Hero from long range. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. LeVert the pass to Young. Back to LeVert. Okongwu with the screen for LeVert. Drains the three-pointer. LeVert's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Hawks.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Hero from long range. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Man. Back to Daniels. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
And it's Wiggins missing. The Hawks trail by 17. LeVert kicks to Daniels. Pass to Man. And here's Young, covered by Mitchell. Okongwu with a screen on Adebayo. And it's LeVert missing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Wiggins passes to Highsmith. The shot, and that one's good. Wiggins has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And this is Wiggins having one of those nights where he's earning it all. Monster game right here.
Okongwu a screen. And Okongwu slams it in.
And there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. Rebound by the Hawks.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
No good on the free throw. George Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. And he's good on the second. The Hawks trail by 18. LeVert screen on Mitchell. Daniels with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Pass to Niang. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Back to Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Highsmith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Pass to Okongwu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And that one falls for Okongwu. That one is no good. Miami leading by 16. Hero kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Back to Young. This one for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Wiggins outside. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Highsmith. Great touch on the 16-footer. And the Heat lead by 18.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Miami.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Well, you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And this type of win is why the play-in tournament exists. The 10th seed showing they are the ones who are playoff ready.
And really credit the leaders on this team. Those guys stepped up when very few people thought they had a chance to advance. Sometimes that's what brings guys together.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Andrew Wiggins.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And the first one drops. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. Over Okongwu. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And the Miami Heat get the big-time win. And no team had a tougher job than they did as the number 10 team, needing back-to-back wins against higher seeds and then getting it done.
But they didn't play like the last team to get into the tournament. They played with the belief that they belong in the postseason, and now they get into the first round with some confidence.
And that'll wrap this one up. No shortage of excitement here in the play-in tournament. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at